to the Fast Mode podcast series. I'm Tara Neil, and with me today is Angelo Libertucci, Global Head of Industry, Telecom at Google Cloud. Google Cloud accelerates every organization's ability to digitally transform its business and industry. The company delivers enterprise-grade solutions that leverage Google's cutting-edge technology and tools that help developers build more sustainably. Angelo joins us as part of our coverage of the upcoming DTW Ignite 2025. Welcome, Angelo. Great to have you on today's episode.
Thank you so much, Tara. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Okay, so let's dive right in. Can you tell us more about your participation at DTW Ignite? What are you looking forward to the most?
I think you're going to see quite a bit of us this year at DTW. We have a pretty large and comprehensive presence. This year, we're really focusing on autonomous networks. There's a lot of activity in that area. We're excited to showcase how we're helping our communication providers move towards a more autonomous operation with AI and cloud technologies. We'll have a pretty good presence, like we'll have physical spaces, we'll have a dedicated booth, a presence at the TM Forum stand, we'll have a Catalyst booth. We have a few speaking sessions as well, some of them on the impact stage, talking about how AI is helping to monetize, new revenue opportunities for our customers, how we're helping to achieve self-driving networks. We're also in the Catalyst arena as well, and in addition, we'll be at the Open Digital Architecture area. We're going to have a few partner activations as well. We're planning some activities with the likes of Ericsson, Nokia, Amdocs, Commerce Tools. We're hosting a hackathon. Again,
Oh, wow.
focused on AI and autonomous networking challenge. So confirmed participants of that hackathon include, some major partners of ours like Telefonica, Telenor, Orange, TELUS, and then we're in the Catalyst project. So we're participating in the Catalyst Bridging Intelligence Networks and Digital Twin, again, focusing on generative AI for network data federation and autonomous networking. So, like I said, I think we're going to be pretty visible at the show. We're excited about it.
I think you basically covered every exciting topic, that we have listed down in part of our editorial calendar this year, because those are the really hot topics. Okay, that's exciting. And we know that TM Forum this year has three themes, right? So three pathways, you may call it. The composable IT and ecosystems, and then we have the autonomous networks and AI and data. Will Google Cloud be which of these areas will Google Cloud be contributing to the most this year?
I'd like to think we have a balanced approach, touching all three of them, adding value across all three areas, mainly because all three require kind of the laying of a data foundation to get the most out of, AI across your business. But I'd say right now we're really excited about the movement to achieve autonomous networking. So that would probably be the second pillar, but that really doesn't start or happen without data and AI. So I think it's kind of both the merger of the two. And again, we're excited about this because we're drawing on our history and our heritage of deploying and running Google's global network, which serves billions of users, spans over 2 million miles of fiber. We're going to give folks a glimpse of our playbook.
Wow. Wow. Well, I guess, a lot of people will be looking forward to that. So, we wanted to touch a little bit on the other activities. Like, do you have any exciting product or partner news for the telecom industries during the show?
So we have, again, we'll be focusing on kind of the autonomous networking area. That's one that we have a lot of engagement, so far this year with many tier ones around the world. We are launching a framework for this, to, again, leveraging our history and our heritage in building autonomous networking ourselves for Google. Moving the industry away from, reactive monolithic type environments to more cloud native networks.
Mm-hmm.
We have a large announcement with Ericsson
Mm-hmm.
for their Ericsson On Demand product as well. So 5G core services fully in a pay-as-you-go model, which I think is going to reshape and transform how 5G services are, deployed, how they're consumed. So again, reshaping the industry in partnership with one of our very strong partners. So between the Ericsson announcement in terms of modernizing networks and how they're deployed, and then layering on top of that the autonomous networking framework that we're launching, those are the two main themes of the show, and we're pretty excited about it.
Well, when it comes to telecoms and the topic of cloud native architectures, we see that, telcos are very excited in moving their workloads to, whether it's the RAN workloads or core workloads to the cloud. And I guess you guys make the best partners because, you have the expertise. I mean, Google Cloud is like the ultimate cloud. So, I would like to tap a little bit on your knowledge on this. What role do you see cloud playing in the digital telco? In the telco digital transformation space in the next 4 to 5 years?
That's a Yeah, that's we can go deep, but I'll
Yeah.
say, I'll say, yeah, I'll say, we're seeing, the telco vertical and industry is challenged right now. They have a couple of challenges. One I'll
Mm-hmm.
say is internally focused, and one's more the external pressures. Okay, so the internal ones really are driven around the fact that they have a really good technology across their enterprise,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of technology stacks, but a lot of these stacks don't really work well together, right? So, a lot of the journey that we've been on with a lot of our partners, trying to lay a data foundation that breaks down silos across the industry, so across the enterprise, so
Mm-hmm.
we can begin to form an AI strategy with them. So, again, we have this internal challenge of fragmented technology and data silos, and then the external challenges are ones that we've heard of, several times. Increasing capex, building out, continuously the preparing for the data that's coming with 5G and fiber to the
Yep.
home build outs as an example. But at the same time, while they're investing, significant capex into these initiatives, ARPU is dropping, customer care. They don't have the best NPS scores. I think they have like the lowest customer care scores across all verticals. So these are all kind of what I would say externally facing challenges. The reality is that AI is surfacing as the tool to help them both with these challenges. And that's where we're really doubling down and focusing on by embedding AI across all of our data platforms, by creating what I'll call an intelligence layer that allows them to, build, deploy, manage, LLM models for any type of use case. And then we have on top of that, as announced at Next, we have our agent space portfolio with gets them into the agentic workflows that are possible, also into different systems, and that we're working with a multitude of other vendors to be able to create these agentic workflows. Again, always in the hope of automating the network while at the same time improving customer experiences. So, these are the tools that are being made available to our customers to really help them through these challenges. In terms of even monetization, generative AI provides step change in the economics of
Yeah.
innovating. Allowing you to scale into, even adjacent markets, or to become, really innovative in the types of services that you want to deploy. You can even fast fail. So these are all the values of cloud that are bringing. And I would say that, those that embrace cloud native technologies and the tools that are being made available to unlock the power of the network will lead connectivity for the next generation.
So, do you see telcos being adequately prepared to embrace, AI and also invest adequately in cloud technologies and cloud capabilities? Because
Yeah, I think
that is also part of their business where they can offer these cloud capabilities to the enterprise customers, and then they also need the same capabilities to manage their networks. So, what's your take?
Yeah, So there's, we'll be talking a bit about this, at DTW on stage, but there certainly is an opportunity. So one, in terms of are they prepared to invest? The use cases and the value of AI are certainly there. So the return on investment is being seen, through embracing AI technologies. And then, so I think everything is based on a use case, and that is, I think currently where we're at, we're starting with use cases to prove out the value of AI before a larger AI strategy across the enterprise is actually, mandated, or these initiatives all have to be in line with your strategic imperatives as an organization. So this is what we're actually focused on, making sure that they're getting the value that they need out of the tools. In terms of participating in the enterprise value chain, that is a tremendous opportunity for telcos. They're extremely well positioned
Yeah.
with enterprises. They're trusted vendors, in their nations. We have seen a spike in the interest in, for example, sovereign cloud and sovereign AI as an
Yeah.
example, and we believe telcos are extremely well positioned in that
Position. Yep.
area to deliver not only the AI infrastructure and an intelligent network, but also the security across their national infrastructure and the trust that they've already obtained with many enterprise customers. They also have very good experience in specific use cases. So when I look at, for example, the contact center is a space where telcos have extreme amounts of experience and know-how and knowledge,
Yep.
and we're on a journey with many of them to transform the operation of their call centers by leveraging AI, like virtual agents and chatbots, et cetera, to enhance the experience for their users. A lot of this journey includes building a lot of custom models, custom agents, predictive analytics, churn analytics,
Yep.
and all of these can be made available to enterprises that don't have that skill set to actually deliver services with the enterprise to their customers. So again, many examples of where telcos can participate in the enterprise value chain.
And so hyperscalers are today telcos' good friends. From the, we started off like with a lot of competition, but we see now a lot more collaboration. So I guess the industry is heading the right way, and there are a lot of opportunities for everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about, they're quite eager to embrace much more today, than it seemed like, just a few years back. They're
Yep.
quite eager to embrace the cloud native tools, and the AI capabilities, even though, a lot of the network functions or data itself may still reside, on premise and not necessarily in cloud. Embracing our tools can still provide a tremendous amount of value. So we want to meet them where they are, make sure that we provide the value, and then this is a long journey and a long partnership, with our customers, and we're certainly committed to this industry to make sure that they're as successful as they can be.
Awesome. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our session today. So thank you so much, Angelo, for sharing all these insights, and also for giving us a preview into what's going to take place at the upcoming DTW Ignite. Thanks a lot.
This was great. Thank you for having me.
And to everyone tuning in, thank you guys for listening. If you want to learn more, visit cloud.google.com and follow us for more updates and insights as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you in our next session. Bye-bye.